Hi there, welcome to Apple World yet again. Azealia Banks is uncovering Beyonce, and this time she's ruthlessly hauling her for attacking and obliterating other dark female craftsmen. Fortunately, the edge between individuals who comprehend what I'm talking about and those who don't is beginning to, change. Azalea's remarks come soon after she blamed Beyonce for duplicating her style in her Renaissance collection. Furthermore, since this isn't when we first caught wind of Beyonce getting advice from different craftsmen and undermining their vocations, fans are saying Azealia really has a point. Quit being so critical when she says something on the grounds that the history is, by all accounts, sort of clean. Like she's the meaning of let her cook. Like, alright, it might sound stunning, yet at the same time, she's been correct up to this point. However, what precisely did Azealia say this time regarding Beyonce? Furthermore, who are the specialists whose vocations Beyonce purportedly obliterated? We should get into it. He's like, okay, it is possible that she will endure or that I will endure. She will endure. Yet again, Azealia Banks is working up a debate with her remarks about Beyonce. And after she has of late blamed Beyonce for replicating her, she's presently guaranteeing that Beyonce has a long history of disrupting other dark female specialists in the background. It's an obvious fact that Azealia was never essential for the colony of bees. Nonetheless, she has as of late turned into a significantly more straightforward pundit of Beyonce following the arrival of Beyonce's collection Renaissance, which gets intensely from disco and house music. Back in June, an insider told Metro UK that Beyonce paid attention to various specialists inside the house classification while conceptualizing Renaissance, including Azalea's initial ventures. Nonetheless, Azealia didn't accept this as a commendation, and she posted a statement from the Metro article about Beyonce paying attention to her music, and composed, indeed, assuming you would share a portion of that hot sauce you have in your pack with me, Esther Dignitary and Stacey Barth, and allow us to eat. We'd give you genuine products. We got to eat and sparkle as well. You can have your clan agonizing over lease and food while you dispose of them. Like the assistants. We've got to fix this as quickly as possible. Azealia then got down on Beyonce for not thinking of her own music, and she likewise blamed her for taking advantage of Pride Month for clout. You're conceptualizing with 6 individuals to my initial records, which are miles past anything flabby and shaky endeavor you just made to pursue a consideration snatch during Pride Month, Azealia composed, when you don't care a whole lot about the gays some other season. In any case, Azealia didn't stop there. She likewise shared a sound recording of herself hauling Beyonce and blaming her for attempting to work her out of her own story. Beyonce has been attempting to work me out of my own account for a long time now. This is so odd and so early. Azealia Banks records all right. So what would you say you are attempting to do? Might it be said that you are attempting to typify my music in time? Azealia proceeded to call Beyonce slippery for attempting to delete her commitments to house music. And she additionally guaranteed that Beyonce watches all that she does, takes it, and afterward guarantees she was basically enlivened with whatever. Like, you're so tricky, you're attempting to delete my commitments to house music, dance music, electronic music. Presently, regardless of your opinion on Azealia Banks, she really has a point about Beyonce taking from different craftsmen. To give you only a couple of models. At the point when Beyonce left Predetermination's Kid and began dating Jay-Z, Jay purportedly took maker Rich Harrison from Ameri, an exceptionally capable craftsman who Beyonce was supposedly compromised by. Furthermore, in the event that you recollect, Emery's 2005 hit single, You Should Know That This Is the first insane track in Adoration. And afterward there's Kiri Hilson, who likewise had an exceptionally open fight with Beyonce after her makers supposedly fooled her into recording a diss track about Beyonce, so she would get dropped. Everything began after somebody released Carrie's track, Turning Me On, and the media began running anecdotes about how Carrie was dissing Beyonce. Furthermore, in spite of the fact that Carrie didn't specify Beyonce's name, the Bee Colony was persuaded that a portion of the verses were implied as shade towards their sovereign, explicitly the line Your Vision Overcast. Assuming you imagine that you can move, she can sing, but she needs to move it to one side. And keeping in mind that Carrie denied she was dissing anybody, she was again blamed for concealing Beyonce, after she declined a columnist's solicitation to hold a magazine with Beyonce and Jay-Z on the front of the magazine. Simply yell out, "Delicious mag." This ignited a tremendous reaction against Carrie, and Beyonce's fans simply wouldn't let her be. As a matter of fact, the disdain happened for quite a long time, and Carrie guaranteed that Beyonce's fans were horrendous to such an extent that they were in a real sense tossing Beyonce compact discs at her in the city. Carrie at last needed to ask the colony of bees to let her be and be composed. You have no clue about how your scornful words could treat somebody's soul. Long stretches of boisterous attack from outsiders the entire day. That was the last straw. In any case, reports arose that Beyonce coordinated this whole thing, and numerous sources guaranteed that Beyonce purportedly got Carrie's group to fool Carrie into recording a diss track so Carrie would wind up disrupting her own profession, while Beyonce would emerge as the person in question. Lastly, in 2020, Carrie conceded that she was certain to be compelled to deliver the diss track. What's more, she likewise discovered that she was facing significant dangers as a result of it. It's the cost you pay, you know? When you're right off the bat in your profession, you feel that you need to tune in. Furthermore, when you buck, they buck harder, and they convey intimidation. Also, those dangers are enormous. Also, you understand what I mean? You don't feel like you have a decision. I truly didn't feel like I had a decision. Not long after Carrie uncovered she was compromised over the Beyonce diss track, a man who goes by the name Uncle Ron and who purportedly filled in as Beyonce's protector some time ago, became a web sensation on TikTok, guaranteeing that Beyonce and Jay-Z finished the professions of numerous specialists to get to the top, including Keri Hilson. Beyonce and Jay-Z will effectively obliterate anybody who takes a stand in opposition to them. Alright, I get the dangers. In any case, you need to recall something. I know your most profound mysteries. I know such a huge amount about you and what you've done. I know such a great deal about how you got where you are and the manner in which you stepped on such countless individuals. Beyonce, how have you all finished Keri Hilson's profession since she expressed something about you? That is the way disdainful you folks are, the means by which you step on anyone to remain on top. What's more, we additionally can't disregard Khalees, who blamed Beyonce for burglary last year after Beyonce tested her hit song Milkshake without giving her credit. Khalees wasn't even informed that Beyonce would test her, as a matter of fact. Also, when she learned about it through online entertainment, she remarked, saying that her psyche was blown on the grounds that the degree of irreverence and obliviousness was shocking. I found out about this the same way every other person did, through Khalees's composition. Nothing is ever as it appears. A portion of individuals in this business have no spirit or uprightness, and they have everybody tricked. Furthermore, when one fan remarked that Beyonce and Khalees are a collab for the world's necessities, Khalees applauded back, saying it's anything but a collab. It's robbery. Additionally, Khalees later took to her Instagram to expound on why she felt disregarded and make sense of the possibility that Beyonce might have effortlessly contacted her. That's not in the least do we say we are female craftsmen. Alright, dark female specialists in an industry where there's not that much of us, correct? We've met each other. We know one another. We have shared companions. It's not hard for her to contact. Right, it's simply normal conventionality. Be that as it may, get this. Rather than saying sorry, Beyonce discreetly eliminated the example she utilized and didn't try to address the robbery charges. Be that as it may, while Khalees might have moved past this show, Azealia Banks is still pursuing Beyonce, and she's presently openly blaming her for attacking dark female craftsmen. After one fan on Instagram as of late inquired as to whether she went to Beyonce's Renaissance visit, Azealia answered, "I remained at home. I concluded that I would have rather not seen Giselle and Blue Ivy's supper club. I wasn't passing on the solace of my manner to hear her sing Mary J. Blige covers, and, in a real sense, I watched a similar show I can watch on Instagram." Azealia then expressed that she's over Beyonce in light of the fact that Beyonce has accomplished so much terrible stuff in the background to smother other dark female specialists, yet is still too reluctant to even consider emerging. In a real sense, white specialists like Adele ask individuals like Dixie Chicks, Shakira, and Adele for collabs, but she doesn't pay the salaries of people of color who pen her melodies. Azealia added, "Concerning fans, you definitely realize the colony of bees is coming for Azealia, and are blaming her for being harsh and envious. Nonetheless, there are likewise many individuals via virtual entertainment who are saying Azealia might be doing excessively, Yet she's certainly not lying with regards to Beyonce. One fan said, "I won't ever discard Azealia Banks. Her ability and character are unparalleled, and she's sharp. She perceives the truth about individuals."